Every night, millionaire Daniel Harrison sat alone at the largest table in his luxurious mansion. The dining room was built for 20 guests, yet only one plate was ever served. The servants whispered about him. Some believed he was arrogant. Others thought he simply hated people. No one knew the heartbreaking reason. One rainy evening, the mansion's cleaning lady, Maria, had no choice but to bring her 9-year-old son, Leo, to work because she couldn't afford a babysitter. While Maria cleaned upstairs, Leo wandered into the grand dining hall. He saw Daniel quietly eating steak under the glow of a crystal chandelier. The boy frowned. Then he asked one innocent question. "Sir, if you're so rich, why do you always eat alone?" Daniel froze. His fork slipped from his hand. It was the first time in 15 years anyone had dared ask him that. The question reopened a wound he'd spent millions trying to bury. The empty mansion. Daniel Harrison, 48, was one of the youngest self-made millionaires in the country. His technology empire had earned him hundreds of millions. He owned luxury cars, private jets, vacation homes, and everything money could buy. Everything, except the family he once had. Years earlier, his wife and young daughter had died in a tragic accident on the very night he chose a business meeting over family dinner. Since then, he never missed dinner. He simply had no one left to share it with. Every evening, exactly at 7 p.m., one plate was served. One chair occupied. 19 chairs remained empty. A child's curiosity. Leo couldn't understand. His family shared one tiny table in a cramped apartment. Sometimes there wasn't enough food, but they always laughed together. He looked around the giant room. So many chairs. Then quietly asked, "Wouldn't dinner taste better if someone smiled at you?" Daniel stared into the boy's eyes. No investor, no therapist, no friend had ever spoken words that struck him so deeply. For the first time in years, he cried. An unexpected invitation. The next evening, Daniel made an unusual request. "Maria, would you and Leo have dinner with me?" Maria nearly refused, afraid she'd lose her job. But Leo accepted immediately. That night, for the first time in 15 years, 3 plates were placed on the table. The mansion no longer echoed with silence. It echoed with laughter. A secret struggle. Over the following weeks, Daniel learned Maria was working 3 jobs. She skipped meals so Leo could eat. Leo dreamed of becoming an engineer, but had already planned to quit school to help his mother survive. Daniel saw himself in the boy. Hungry, determined, forgotten. He made a decision that would change both their lives. Without telling anyone, he secretly paid off every debt Maria owed. Then he established an education fund that would cover Leo's schooling through university. The greatest investment. Years passed. Leo graduated at the top of his class in engineering. Instead of accepting lucrative offers elsewhere, he joined Daniel's company. Together, they created affordable technology that helped thousands of struggling families gain access to education. During the company's anniversary celebration, journalists asked Daniel, "What was the smartest investment you ever made?" Everyone expected him to mention stocks or technology. Instead, Daniel smiled toward Leo and Maria. "No, the greatest investment I ever made started with one question from a little boy." Daniel's mansion was never silent again. Every night, the once empty table became filled with family, friends, and employees who had nowhere else to go. He discovered that wealth could buy a mansion, but only kindness could make it a home. And it all began with one innocent question. If you're so rich, why do you always eat alone? Moral: money can fill a house, but love, compassion, and human connection are what truly make it a home. Sometimes, the simplest question can heal the deepest wound.